Riel. At ano yung last name ni Coach Muriel? Last name ni Coach Muriel?
Hindi ko alam.
May I request everyone to please rise for the singing of our Philippine national anthem. When we come back, it's the baby Tamaraws going up against the Red Robins here in the finals of your Asiabasket Youth League.
I got this. You must think life is easy in the tropics. We get knocked down but never go unconscious. We don't really ring bells in this island. Even typhoons cannot keep us down. Through the flood, we passing J's around. Pushing all the troubles to the clouds. Flipping all these ounces, making pounds. I got got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. I fly too high like I'm a rocket. To the moon I will land, never crashing. All the bands that I stacked up to the profit. Cash rules everything rare, we the basic, let's face it. I be faded every day with a purpose. On a higher level, now call it resurgence. A different beast when I'm led by my urges. Learn the time I'm in a God mode, I got this. Coming from the bottom, now I surface. I trusted all struggle to deserve this. A boss in the making a service. I'm firing on my shots, so be nervous. When I roll it and burn it and smoke it. My intentions are holy and sacred. I keep striving till I'm in a casket. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. I'm thinking how to move all this product. Scale up the table like a farmer. This that top quality like designer. I'm rowdy with a pipe like I'm Rhonda. I'm riding my own wave like it's summer. I got cooked by pressure, no timer. I'm cut so clean like a motherfucking diamond. It's been rough, but it made me real tough now. I could handle everything, no luck now. What was them based on a half full cup now? It's never full, so I never get stuck now. I'm rich, but I never stay rich. I'm awake, but I always keep dreaming. Not a slave to emotions I'm dealing. I'll be still in the dark while I'm beaming. I'm built different, yeah, I'm built different. Built different, yeah, I'm still built. Built different, yeah, I'm built different. Built different, yeah, I'm shit. Built different.
And now let us meet the starters. First, for the FEU, baby, Tamaraws. Football number 24, Leon Zanazan. Shooting guard number 20, Cyrus Gamal. Center number 9, John Guzman. Small forward number 27, Josep Ramos. And a power forward number 15, Nico Pascual. The baby Tamaraws is Alan Nevada. And now let's meet the starters. And number 1, Rollins. Shooting guard number 2, Yuri Lucas. Shooting guard number 11, Sean Sandoval. First umpire, King Spina, and second umpire, Enderun Santos.
Welcome to the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship, featuring the Mapua Red Robins going head-to-head against the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Should be an exciting one here, as head coach Yong Garcia faces head coach Muriel Garcia. Battle of the Garcias here. Straight to the action here. FEU gets the tip. Number 9, De Guzman starts off the party with a 3. Damn, De Guzman. Here comes the Red Robins, setting things up. Number 2, Yuri Duque at the top of the key. Gives it up to number 17, Rodriguez. Here comes Carl using the screen from number 13, Larenaria. Here comes Rodriguez with a fadeaway. In and out. Larenaria with the rebound. Gets fouled in the process. Alan Larenaria, who was just announced before this game, a part of the all-second mythical team, imposing his presence here as he gets the offensive rebound and the putback. He's going to have to earn it from the charity stripe. It's going to be 2 shots for Alan Larenaria. First shot gets it to fall. I spoke to the coaching staff of the Mapua Red Robins before the game, and although this isn't their main league, they want to treat each game just as important as the next one. So they're coming in with the mentality that they're going to compete on every possession as they want to develop the right habits. Beautiful spin move there by number 20, Cyrus Hemao. Counter attack here, Larenaria attacks, gets the bump, draws the foul again. Great to see Larenaria with that extra aggression early on here. He's gonna have to earn it from the stripe. As number 16, Dexter Santos checks in for the first time here, as De Guzman takes a seat. First shot here for Larenaria. Gets it to go. Second shot here for Alan. Knocks it down. 2 for 2 for Alan Larenaria. It's 3-2 here in favor of the Red Robins. 8 minutes and 52 seconds left here. That's a miss by number 15. Almost a steal here by the Baby Tamaraws. Larenaria with the basketball. Gives it up to Salvador. Salvador drives. A lot of contact, no foul. Santos with the rebound. Over to Salangsang. Salangsang gives it up to Hemao. Hemao for 3. Knocks it down. Cyrus Hemao says splash. 5-3 here in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. 8 minutes and 9 seconds left. Here comes Duque. Over to Rodriguez. Gives it up to number 18. Bagro. Bagro. That's way short. Pascual with the rebound. Here comes Salangsang. Over to Pascual. Gives it up to Hemao. Now to number 16. Santos. What's he gonna do? Hands it up to Hamao. Is he gonna be back to back? No, that's short. Salangsang with the offensive rebound. Floater knocks it down. Liam Salangsang also just awarded the first all-mythical team of the Asiabasket Youth League. Here comes Duque, setting things up from the right wing. Gives it up to number 17, Carl Rodriguez. Over to number 11, Sean Salvador pulls up. And guess who's there? Laurenaria. And it's gonna stay Red Robin ball. Alan Laurenaria imposing his dominance in the paint. 3-7 here in favor of the Baby Tamaraws with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter of this championship game. It's gonna stay Red Robin basketball. Checking in for the first time is number 31, Froilan Reyes. Sideline inbound here for the Red Robins. Gives it up to Duque. Duque uses the ball screen. Attacks. Kicks it out to the top of the key. And Allen travels there. Again, if you're just checking in, I am Martin Diaz and commentating for the championship game of the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. Here's Hamao with a counter dribble. Gives it up to number 15, Miko Pascual. And that's a basket for Dexter Santos. 9-3 here in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. 6 minutes and 49 left. As we see Dexter Santos with an easy bucket here. Instant replay brought to you by Wilson. A lot of great action happening here in the championship game of the high school division for the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. Want to give a big shout out to all our viewers watching here live in Enderun Colleges. We also invite everyone to watch here with us. Admission is free. Or you can stream it live on Facebook or YouTube. Follow us at Asiabasket. Big shout out here to our major sponsors: Wilson, Wan Man, King Chef, Enderun Colleges, Anta, Smart Sports, Swish, The Sundry Food Hall, Hoop Junkie, Banh Mi Kitchen, and the Privato Hotel Group. Getting back to the action here as head coach Young Garcia gives the final instructions to the Red Robins. 9-3 in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. 6 minutes and 49 left in the first quarter. Exciting action happening here in the Enderun Colleges as the Baby Tamaraws apply some pressures. Let's see what the Red Robins do here. As number 27, Josef Ranieses, pressuring up on Duque. Gives it up to first team, Salvador. Back to Duque. Duque gives it up to Laurenaria. Laurenaria gonna bring out his do-it-yourself kit. He's unaware of the shot clock. It's gonna be a shot clock violation for the Red Robins. Turnover here. Checking in for the first time is number 0, Lance Grasingan. It's gonna be an inbound here for the Baby Tamaraws. Santos setting it up. Full court press here applied by the Red Robins. Over to Salangsang. Salangsang hangs and gets the hoop. No foul call. Jillian Palis checking in for the first time. Product of the Mavs Phenomenal Basketball YouTube sensation. Jillian Palis through Grasingan. Over to Salvador. Salvador uses the ball screen from Reyes. Pulls up for 3. That's off. Rebound by Hamao. Gives it up to number 22. Godoy. Godoy gives it up to Salangsang. Salangsang gets it back. Pressured by Jillian Palis. Salangsang drives. Switches to the left hand. That's short. Rebound by Salvador. Over to Grasingan. That's a correction. Gragasin. Lance Gragasin. Salvador drives. Steps back over to Reyes. Reyes with a hop and the harm. Beautiful move by number 31, Froilan Reyes. It's going to be a turnover here as we see Froilan Reyes sneaking through, brought to you by One Man, Full Bowl, Full Soul. 11-5 here in favor of the Baby Tamaraws with 5 minutes and 14 left in the first quarter. Here comes Reyes, setting things up, calling the play, hands it off to Jillian. Jillian from the top of the key, gives it up to Salvador. Salvador for three. That's an in and out. Santos with the rebound. And it's going to be a foul on Lance Gragasin. First foul here on Lance Gragasin. Here comes Santos at the top of the key. Gives it up to Hall. Hall checking in for the first time. Here comes Godoy. Godoy turning the corner. Gives it up to Santos. Beautiful play. Santos just misses it. Counter attack here. Jillian Palace pushing pace. Slows it down. Gives it up to Reyes. Now Salvador on the right wing. Gives it up to Gragasin. Gragasin. Turnaround jumper. That's off. Rebound by Reyes. Reyes puts it up. That's short. Reyes gets it back. Contact. Puts it in. Number 31, Froilan Reyes. Flexing on him. Here comes number 15, Pascual. Reyes with the pressure. Good steal there. Tipped away by Reyes. Here comes Gragasin. Pinoy step. Knocks it down. Beautiful move there by Froilan Reyes. Froilan Reyes starting to cook here. The bench of the Red Robins getting into it 11-9 in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left here. Godoy gives it up to Hall. Hall over to number 24, Liam Salangsang. Salangsang uses the ball screen. Nowhere to go. Gives it up. Beautiful pass there to number 16, Dexter Santos. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 13 points to 9 in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. Gragasin with the inbound. Gives it up to Jillian Palace. Hall with the pressure. Jillian Palace settling things down for the Red Robins. Hands it off to Salvador over to Reyes. To Gragasin. Gives it back to Jillian Palace. Elevator screen for Salvador. And that's off. Salangsang dribbles off his foot. Reyes with the steal. Gives it up to Jillian Palace. Beautiful find by Froilan Reyes. Froilan Reyes all over this game. Here comes Godoy over to Santos. Santos surveying, gives it back to Godoy. Godoy trying to turn the corner, gets pressured. Over to Hall for three. That's off. Rebound here by number 18, John Bagro. Here comes Jillian Palace asking for the pinky play. Setting things up, slowing things down. Jillian Palace gives it up to Salvador. Mid-range pull-up. That's off. Rebound. Oh, that's a traveling by Dexter Santos. Feet a little bit too happy. Well-deserved rest here for Salvador and Bagro as number 30, Rosel Del Pozo, checking in for the first time, setting things up for the Red Robins. Also in for the first time is number 3, Ian Lilo. It's going to be an offensive foul here by Lilo on the moving screen. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Some exciting action happening here in Enderun Colleges. 13-11 in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. Godoy setting things up. Picks up his dribble. And that's a steal, almost. But number 27 gets it. And that's short for Aldred Hadap. Rebound here by number 31, Froilan Reyes. Great energy here by Reyes. Jillian Palace to Gragasin. Gragasin picks up his dribble, gives it back to Jillian. Jillian asking for a clear out, getting a screen from Froilan. Rejects the screen, pulls up mid-range. Beautiful Beautiful midi by Jillian Palis. Godoy over to number 27, Josef Ranieses. Back to Godoy, uses the screen for Meyerhofer. Godoy getting pressured by Jillian Palis, gives it up to Hall. Hall over to Ranieses. That's off. Rebound here by Gragasin. What are they gonna do? Counter attack, gets the contact, draws the foul. It's gonna be 2 shots for Lance Gragasin. We're at a deadlock here, 13 all. 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Some great back-to-back action here by the Red Robins and the Baby Tamaraws. You wouldn't expect anything less in the championship game of the Asiabasket Youth League. Short here on the first shot of Lance Gragasin. Second shot here for number 0, Lance Gragasin, providing that energy for the Red Robins. And that's a make for Lance Gragasin. Here comes Godoy over to Santos. Dexter Santos loses his footing. It's a steal by Jillian Palis. Jillian Palis in a hurry. Lance Gragasin, beautiful fast break perfection. Del Pozo to Gragasin. It's 16-13 with under a minute left here in favor of the Red Robins. Here comes Ranieses over to Godoy. Godoy loses it. Here comes Del Pozo. Gets fouled. That's going to be the 4th team foul, not yet in the penalty for the Baby Tamaraws. Great energy here brought by Del Pozo and Reyes running the break for the Red Robins. It's going to be Del Pozo at the halfway point here in the sideline, inbounding for the Red Robins. A little pressure being applied here by the Baby Tamaraws. Raniese pressuring Jillian Palis. Jillian Palis asking for a ball screen. Gives it up to number 31, Froilan Reyes. Froilan Reyes uses the ball screen from Palis. Drives. That's short on the left-hand layup. Ranieses pushing pace here. Gives it up. And that's an easy bucket by number 22, Jeremy Godoy. Here comes Jillian Palis, setting things up, getting instructions from the coaching staff. 7 seconds left here. Let's see what Jillian Palis does. Uses the ball screen. Gets to his spot. Floater. Knocks it down. Oh! In and out by Jillian Palis. Great shot there to no avail. At the end of the first quarter, it's 16-5 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. Some great action here, live from Enderun Colleges. Again, we invite everyone to watch here live from Enderun Colleges. It's 15-16 in favor of the Red Robins. Again, we want to give a big shout out to all the hoop junkies watching live here in Enderun. Also streaming on Facebook and YouTube. You're watching the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship between the Red Robins and the Baby Tamaraws. Both teams getting awarded the individual awards. Sean Salvador getting the first team all selection for the Mythical Five, and Alan Larinaria, both from the Red Robins, getting the second team all selection here. And on the Baby Tamaraws, Liam Salangsang, a part of that first team all Mythical selection here. Some great action happening as we check in for the second quarter. 10 minutes left here in the first half. 15-16 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. If you're just checking in here, it's the 2024 Asia Basket Youth League Championship, brought to you by Anta. Big shout out here to Wilson, Wan Man, King Chef, Enderun, Anta, Smart Sports, Swish, the Sundry Food Hall, Hoop Junkie, Ban Mi Kitchen, and the Privato Hotel Group. Back to the action here. We're going to start off the second quarter. Possession to the Red Robins. 16-15 here in favor of the Red Robins. Jillian Palace setting things up. Checking in for the first time for the Baby Tamaraws, or checking back in, is Cyrus Hemao. As here, Gragasin, aggressive here early and often. Gets that slow step finish. Beautiful finish there by Gragasin. Pull up here by Hemao. That's short. Gragasin with the rebound. Gragasin has his hands all over this game. Lauranaria set the check back in here. Palace doesn't like what he sees, gives it up to Reyes. Reyes handing it off to Del Pozo. Del Pozo with a step back three. That's her air ball, but Jillian Palace gets it. 2 seconds left. I don't know if Gragasin knows it. That's going to be a shot clock violation on the Red Robins. Alan Lauranaria checking back into the game as Lilo and Del Pozo and Reyes gets a rest. A little bit of confusion here as Lilo stays in and Reyes gets a rest. De Guzman gives it up to Hemao. Hemao over to Salangsang. Salangsang gets the handoff back to De Guzman. Push shot. That's a little long. Now Gragasin gives it up to Jillian Palace. Jillian Palace slowing things down here. Another crafty point guard leading the way here for the Red Robins. Rejects the ball screen, gets in, pulls up. That's off. Rebound here to Salangsang. Salangsang says, let's slow it down. Here comes Salangsang over to De Guzman. De Guzman drives, and that's a steal by Jillian Palace. Jillian Palace over to Del Pozo, and Del Pozo gets the hoop and the harm. Flex on him. Razel Del Pozo. A chance here to three-point play. Razel Del Pozo showing the muscles here. It's going to be a bonus free throw, a chance of 3 for Razel Del Pozo. Bonus shot here, that's short. Rebound by the Tamaraws. De Guzman trying to cross the timeline, loses his footing. Great defense here by Del Pozo. The Red Robin bench is hype, folks. Great stop here by Razel Del Pozo. As De Guzman, the big man, loses his footing there. Probably not the best idea for him to bring down the ball. Here comes Alan Lorenaria. Mythical second team all selection. Beautiful separation. Gragasin with the rebound. Gragasin showing that great energy for the Red Robins. It's going to be a foul on Alan Lorenaria in the backcourt here. First team foul here for the Red Robins. (20-15) in favor of the Red Robins. 8 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half. Here comes Liam Salangsang over to Pascual. Gives it up to number 27, Daniese. Salangsang gets it back. Liam Salangsang pulls up for 3. That's short. Hemao, three-pointer, bothered a little bit by Jillian Palace. And they're gonna say it's gonna stay Baby Tamarao ball as Jillian Palace got a hand on it. Rodriguez and Salvador checking back in for the Red Robins. As Lance Gragasin, timeout here for the Baby Tamaraws. Lance Gragasin getting a rest, well-deserved rest at that. 20-15 here in favor of the Red Robins. Again, if you're just checking in here, it's the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship. It's 20-15 in favor of the Red Robins. As we see here, a beautiful fast break here by the Red Robins. Jillian Palace over to Del Pozo. Foul on Liam Salangsang. The hoop and the harm for Razel Del Pozo. Again, big shout out here to all the hoop junkies watching live from Enderun Colleges. We invite everyone to watch live with us. Admission is free. Again, Jillian Palace with a no-look pass to Razel Del Pozo. Instant replay brought to you by Banh Mi Kitchen. The Red Robins bench loving the action here. Big shout out to our sponsors, Wilson, One Man, King Chef, Enderun, Colleges, Anta, Smart Sports, Swish, the Sundry Food Hall, Poop Junkie, Banh Mi Kitchen, and the Privato Hotel Group. Let's see what head coach Muriel Garcia draws up here for the Baby Tamaraws as they try to chip away that 5-point lead. Head coach Muriel Garcia, I spoke to him before the game and he told me that they want to take advantage of their size, and kung kaya takbohin down nila yung Red Robins, they obviously have that advantage in the size department as Hamao tees up a 3, that's off. Rebound here by Laurinaria over to Jillian Pales. Jillian Pales manning the ship here beautifully for the Red Robins, gives it up to Alan Laurinaria. Here comes Laurinaria to Pales. Here comes Salvador. Sean with the pull-up, that's off. Long rebound here by De Guzman. Nice high IQ play there for number 9, Dam De Guzman, as he throws it off the foot of the Red Robin player. Checking back in is Yuri Duque as Jillian Palace gets a well-deserved rest. Yuri Duque, the high pressure, gives it up to Liam Salangsang. Liam slows it down over to De Guzman. Now to Ranieses, over to Liam. Backdoor cut, beautiful backdoor cut. Gets fouled there. He's gonna have to earn it from the strike. Liam Salangsang, a little bit of an awkward landing there. His right leg, as Liam Salangsang gives the give and go here. Lands a little awkwardly on that right foot. That instant replay brought to you by Banh Mi Kitchen. Hopefully he's all right. Checking in for the first time is number 6, Noah Banal, nephew of Ael and Gab Banal. Let's see what Noah can provide here as Alan Laurinaria sits down. Checking in also is number 18, John Bagro. Liam Salangsang makes the first. Second shot here for first team all mythical selection, Liam Salangsang. And that's off. It's gonna stay Baby Tamaraw ball. Bagro checking in as number 3, Ian Lilo, sits down. Baseline inbound here. Hamao setting it up. Gives it up to Ranieses, over to De Guzman. Pascual with the rebound. Pascual gets fouled in the process. It's going to be 2 shots for Miko Pascual. Great activity in the paint. Head coach Young Garcia pleading to Noah Banal here. The box out. Second shot here for Miko Pascual as he misses the first. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. It's 16-20 in favor of the Red Robins. Second shot here for Miko Pascual. That's long. Another rebound by the Baby Tamaraws. Here comes Liam Salangsang. Rejects the ball screen. Drives. Gets fouled in the process. Liam Salangsang getting a lot of contact here. Hopefully he's all right. You have to appreciate the aggressiveness that Liam Salangsang is showing here. There's going to be a timeout on the floor here with 6 minutes and 51 seconds left. 16-20 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. Head coach Muriel Garcia giving instructions here to the Baby Tamaraws as they're trying to close the gap in this championship game.
ng black. Si Jay nakata. Siya pumasok.
Back to the action here as the Red Robins huddling, communicating, and figuring out how they're going to hold off the Baby Tamaraws as the Baby Tamaraws trying to mount a comeback here. It's 20-16 in favor of the Red Robins. First shot here by Liam Salangsang knocks it down. 20-17 in favor of the Red Robins. 3-point lead being held by Mapua. Second shot, it falls for Liam Salangsang. Kita mo pa lang sa katawan ni Liam Salangsang. It's going to be a great asset here for the Baby Tamaraws and definitely going to be a future star in the Philippine basketball scene. Here comes Duque. Over to Salvador. Duque setting things up here. Asks Noah. The top of the key. Gives it up to Salvador at the right wing. Here comes Rodriguez with a floater. Gets fouled in the process. He's going to have to earn it from the charity stripe. 20-18 here in favor of the Red Robins. It's going to be 2 shots for number 17, Carl Rodriguez. Gets up here for the floater. Just can't get it to fall. First shot of Rodriguez gets it to fall. Let's see if Carl can make the second one here. It's 21-18, 6 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the second quarter. Knocks it down, 2 for 2 for Carl Rodriguez. Go ahead pass. Here comes Hamao. Gives it up to Godoy. Godoy. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Godoy pulls up for 3. It's in and out. It's going to be a foul on the floor here. It's going to be a foul on number 18, John Bagro. Second personal foul there as number 3, Lilo, checks in. Baseline inbound here for the Baby Tamaraws. It's going to be 2 shots as the Red Robins are in the penalty. So 2 shots here for Dam de Guzman. Misses the first. (22-18) in favor of the Red Robins. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left. Liam Salangsang leading the way with 7 points for the Baby Tamaraws. And Lance Gregasin with 7 points as well for the Mapua Red Robins. As Noah Banal trying to cross the timeline. And Salvador dribbles it off his foot. So we're going the other way. It's going to be Baby Tamaraw ball. Here comes Godoy. Godoy using the ball screen, fakes the snake, gives it up. Here comes Ranieses, over to Pascual. Pascual drives, strong drive there, gets fouled in the process. Another foul for the Red Robins. As number 15, Miko Pascual, is going to have to earn it from the stripe. 20 to 22 here. Second shot for number 15, Miko Pascual. Knocks it down, nothing but net. 1 point lead here being held by the Mapua Red Robins. Some great action happening here in the Enderun colleges. Again, we invite everyone to watch with us live. Admission is free. Here comes the Red Robins trying to cross the timeline. Here comes Duque to Rodriguez. Rodriguez draws it back, gives it up to Duque. Duque sending things up. Over to Liam. Liam over to Rodriguez. And that's off. Miko Pascual with the rebound, pushing pace here. Gives it up to Himao. Himao with the veer step and the finish. Beautiful move by Cyrus Himao. Beautiful use of the body there. Gives it up to Duque. Duque to Rodriguez. As Himao tries to dive. Liam Salvador gets bumped there. As we see Cyrus Himao with a beautiful veer step into Liam Salvador. Checking back in is Alan Laurenaria. And number 31, Froilan Reyes. Brought some good energy a while ago in the first quarter. Jillian Palace checking back in as well. Here comes Jillian. Setting things up. You can see the composure in the way Jillian moves over to Liam Salvador. That's no good. Alan Laurenaria gets the rebound. Jillian Palace with the mid-range jumper. That's no good. Ranieses with the rebound. Ranieses gives it up to Hall. Hall nowhere to go. Gives it up to De Guzman. De Guzman over to Godoy. Godoy bounce pass to De Guzman. De Guzman swirling and it falls after circulating the ring there. Beautiful pass by Godoy to number 9, Dam De Guzman. Here comes Jillian Palace over to Liam Salvador. Jillian Palace trying to cross the timeline here. Makes it. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left here. Jillian Palace over to Liam. Ball screen for Reyes. Uses it. Kicks it out to Alan. Alan goes in, mid-range pull-up. Dumps it off to Lilo. And Lilo gets fouled in the process. Beautiful last-minute decision there by Ala Laurenaria. Checking in is number 16, Dexter Santos for the Baby Tamaraws. As number 9, Dam De Guzman gets a well-deserved rest. It's 25 to 22. The tides have changed here in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. First shot's good for Ian Lilo. 25 to 23 in favor of the Baby Tamaraws. If you're just checking in, it's the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship live from Enderun Colleges. Here comes Lilo with the second shot. That's long. Sam Hall, the long rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Jillian Palace. And the Red Robins are in the penalty. So not the smartest decision there by Jillian Palace. Going to be 2 free throws for Miko Pascual. First shot here for Miko. Not short. Here comes Miko Pascual. As the Baby Tamaraws are enjoying a 2-point lead here. Anything can happen. Misses it. Bodies battling on the inside. It's going to be another foul here. It's going to be another foul on Ian Lilo. The Red Robins have to be careful here as they're in the penalty with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. It's going to be 2 free throws for Dexter Santos. Dexter Santos. Long. Another miss here from the free throw line for the baby Tamaraws. Dexter Santos, second shot here. And that's good. Makes the second. Now the FEU Tamaraws in a 2-2-1 press. Let's see what the Red Robins do here. Gives up to Liam Salvador. Jillian Palace crosses the timeline. Gives it up to Alan Laurenaria. Over to Liam. Liam hands it off to Reyes. Reyes uses the ball screen from Lilo. Reyes over to Lilo. Lilo. Reyes over to Lilo. Lilo gets it to fall. Beautiful pass there from Reyes to Lilo. Here comes Salangsang. Salangsang kicks it out to Meyerhofer. That's short. Meyerhofer with the rebound. Here comes Liam Salvador over to Jillian. Back to Liam. And Liam gets fouled in the process. It's going to be 2 shots for Liam Salvador. My mistake, Sean Salvador. It's going to be 2 shots here for first team mythical selection. Sean Salvador. Pansin ko lang when the Red Robins are getting on the break, they're getting a lot of good looks here. In order for them to do that, they're gonna have to get some stops on the defensive end and control their fouls. Second shot here for Sean Salvador. Knocks it down. Here comes the baby Tamaraws, 27-26. Multiple lead changes happening here. Here comes Liang Salangsang. Knocks it down. Liam Salangsang says splash from the corner 3. Here comes Sean Salvador over to Jillian Palace. Jillian Palace setting things up, calls out the play. Gives it up to number 31, Froilan Reyes. Over to Sean Salvador, ball fake, sidestep. Knocks it down. An exchange of threes here. As Sean Salvador says, if you got that, I got that too. Here comes Godoy. It's going to be a turnover here from the baby Tamaraws. A little bit of an ill-advised pass by Jeremy Godoy. As Lilo gets a seat here. And Lance Gragasin checks back in. Jillian Palace over to Sean. Gives it up to Alan Laurenaria. Alan just imposing his dominance here. Alan Laurenaria, great move there. Godoy loses it again. Fast break here for the Red Robins. Reyes tumingin pa. Beautiful fast break here. Froilan Reyes with the layup. Froilan Reyes feeling himself. Pressure being applied by the Red Robins. Here comes Jillian Palace defending on Godoy. Liam Salangsang, hesitation dribble, spin move. The hoop. And he's got to earn it from the charity stripe. Liam Salangsang. As we see Froilan Reyes here, tumingin pa with the easy layup for Froilan Reyes. Instant replay brought to you by Enderun Colleges. Liam Salangsang holding on to that knee. He's been ferocious with his daredevil drives to the basket here. Liam Salangsang. Unafraid of the moment. Knocks it down. Liam Salangsang just awarded the first team mythical selection prior to this game as he shoots his second free throw here. Knocks it down. Liam Salangsang willing his team back here. 2-point lead, 33-31 for the Mapua Red Robins. Jillian Palace setting things up over to Alan Larinaria. Jillian Palace gets it on the right wing. Asking for a clear out here. So he gives it up to Alan. Let's see what Alan does here. Alan goes in. Body's on the floor. It's gonna go to the baby Tamaraws as Alan Laurenaria fumbles the ball a little bit. Apologizes to his coach. It's gonna be a timeout for the baby Tamaraws. (33 to 31). 33 to 31 here in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. A really exciting matchup here between the Red Robins and the baby Tamaraws. We've seen a couple of blowouts here in the Asiabasket International Championship here, but not here in the Asiabasket Youth League. Neck and neck here with the baby Tamaraws and the Red Robins. As head coach Yong Garcia giving instructions here to the Red Robins with 1 minute and 36 seconds left here. 2-point lead being held by the Red Robins. Back to the action here. Let's see who's gonna prevail in this championship matchup of the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. If you're just tuning in, I'm Martin Diaz calling this game. A beautiful matchup here between the FEU Baby Tamaraws and the Mapua Red Robins. Thank you all who are watching, streaming live on Facebook or YouTube. Again, leave us a like, comment, and share us with your friends and family. Here comes Godoy setting things up here for the baby Tamaraws. Jillian Palace with that high pressure. Got to be careful here as both teams are in the penalty hall. Uses the ball screen, pulls up, knocks it down. Beautiful mid-range pull-up from Sam Hall. Elevates and knocks it down. Here comes Jillian Palace. Gives it up to Gragasin. Over to Alan Laurenaria. Jillian brings it to the right wing. Asks Sean to come up to the top. Use the ball screen from Alan. Pulls up for three. That's way short. Jillian with the rebound. And with the putback is number 31, Froilan Reyes. Ranieses with a beautiful pass to Godoy, but that's no good. Counter-attack here for Gragasin. Jillian Palace over to Sean Salvador. Sean Salvador, shot fake, step back, three, knocks it down. Beautiful shot for Sean Salvador. A pro move indeed, as Sean Salvador with a shot fake, step back three, and he says splash. 38 to 33 in favor of the Red Robins. As number 10, Meyerhofer, a little too excited there. That's going to be a traveling on number 10, Tayshawn Meyerhofer. Sean Salvador heating up here in the second quarter. 38 to 33 in favor of the Red Robins. 12 seconds left in the first half. Jillian Palace again. Here, as you see this fast break play. See here, Alan Laurenaria imposing his will. The Red Robins on a roll here. 5-point lead against the baby Tamaraws. You see a putback there, but Sean Salvador with a sweet, sweet step back three. If you're just tuning in here, it's the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship, brought to you by Anta. 5-point lead here by the Red Robins, 38 to 33. Back to the action here as head coach Yong Garcia giving some final instructions to the boys in red. He must be happy with the performance of the Red Robins so far. with 12 seconds left here. The Red Robins holding on to a 5-point lead, 38-33 against the Baby Tamaraws. Inbound here by Jillian Palace, doing a beautiful job of orchestrating for the Red Robins. Gives it up to Gragasin. Gragasin setting things up. Loses the ball momentarily. Sean Salvador for 3. That's no good. It's going to be a foul on the floor here, but both teams are in the penalty. It's going to be a push on number 22, Jeremy Godoy. There's going to be 2 shots here for number 30, Russell Del Pozo. First shot here for Del Pozo, as head coach Muriel Garcia gives some instructions to the Baby Tamaraws. 33-39, the officials pleading here to the Baby Tamaraws. Nabawal po daw yan. So, second shot here for Russell Del Pozo, as the score is 33-39 with 1.88 seconds left here in the first half. Del Pozo, second shot, knocks it down. Here comes Meyerhofer. He's gonna have to go for a long pass here. Gives it up. Jillian Palace gets it. Jillian Palace. That's no good. End of the first half here. The score is 40-33 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. Exciting matchup here for the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship. Thank you for tuning in. Again, we invite everyone to watch with us live here in Enderun Colleges. An exciting day of hoops here. Starting it off with our Asiabasket Youth League. These boys came to play, folks.
Holy and sacred. I keep striving till I'm in a casket. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I'm smoking doors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it.
Wu-Tang
option, I got this. You must think life is easy in the tropics. We get knocked down but never go unconscious. We don't really ring bells in this island. Even typhoons cannot keep us down. Through the flood, we passing J's around. Wishing all the troubles to the clouds. Flipping all these ounces, making pounds. Stop flip all these ounces. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. I fly too high like I'm a rocket. Through the moon I will land, never crashing. All the bands that I stacked, I turn a profit. Cash rules everything around me, that's basic, let's face it. I be faded every day with a purpose. On a higher level, now call it resurgence. A different beast when I'm led by my urges. Learn to tap my inner God mode, I got this. Coming from the bottom, now I surface. I trusted all the struggle to deserve this. A boss in the making, at your service. I'm firing all my shots, so be nervous. When I roll it and burn it and smoke it. My intentions are holy and sacred. I keep striving till I'm in a casket. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. I fly too high like I'm a rocket. To the moon I will land, never crashing. All the bands that I stacked, I turn a profit. Cash rules everything around me, that's basic, let's face it. I be faded every day with a purpose. On a higher level, now call it resurgence.
Back to the action here. If you're just tuning in, it's a 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. The FEU Baby Tamaraws trailing against the Mapua Red Robins 33-40. Let's see if the Baby Tamaraws can chip away at this deficit. Liam Salangsang leading the way for the FEU Baby Tamaraws. And Froilan Reyes with 8 points leading the way for the Mapua Red Robins. So it's going to be Baby Tamaraw ball as Liam Salangsang setting things up here for the Baby Tamaraws. Gives it up to Pascual. Over to Himao. And that's a steal by Sean Salvador. So setting things up here is Jillian Pales. Calls for the horns. Jillian Pales over to Alan Laurenaria. Alan decides to bring out his do-it-yourself kit and misses it. Here comes Liam Salangsang on the counter-attack. High pickup. Another daredevil drive by Liam Salangsang. It seems that something's bothering him. He's been driving to the rim fearlessly. Has had a couple of awkward landings. I hope that he's feeling all right. Liam Salangsang showing the true definition of a warrior here. I spoke to Liam at the half, and he mentioned that in order for them to chip away at this deficit, they're gonna need to control the boards and get some stops on defense. They gotten out-rebounded by the Mapua Cardinals, 12-10. Here comes Sean Salvador. It's 34-40 in favor of the Mapua Cardinals with 9 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jillian Pales over to Gragasin. Gragasin uses that screen from Reyes. Gragasin pulls up mid-range. That's long. Gragasin with a rebound and gets fouled on the mid-range jumper by Cyrus Hemao. Set to check in is number 18, John Bagro. John Bagro checking in for Alan Laurenaria. Gragasin providing that spark for the Mapua Red Robins. Sinks the first. I spoke to one of the leaders of the Mapua Red Robins, Sean Salvador, at the half. And he mentioned that for them to get this win, they have to continue playing hard. As number 31, Froilan Reyes gets the board and the bucket here. And there's going to be an offensive foul on number 15, Miko Pascual. Froilan Reyes getting under his skin. Froilan Reyes providing that good energy for the Mapua Cardinals. Here comes Gragasin over to Sean Salvador. He has that. And that's a knockdown three for Sean Salvador. Sean Salvador heating up here. 34-46 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. Here comes Liam Salangsang. The turnaround jumper. That's off. Tough bucket there for Liam Salangsang. Jillian Pales with the counter attack here. Jillian Palace setting the play from the top of the key. Seems to be some scissor action here. Over to Sean Salvador. Gives it up. That's short from Froilan Reyes. Here comes Liam Salangsang. They're pushing it ahead to Dexter Hamao. And Hamao loses it. It's gonna go Red Robin basketball. As I was saying, Sean Salvador mentioned that if they're gonna win this ball game, they're gonna have to control the glass, contrary to what Liam Salangsang said. And Sean Salvador leading by example. Sean Salvador heating up like a microwave, folks. 34-49 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. The lead ballooning to 15. De Guzman, top of the key, knocks it down. Counter three for number 9, Dam De Guzman. Here comes Jillian Palace. It's 36-49 with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Action heating up here. Here comes Sean Salvador over to Gragasin. Gragasin drives in, spin move. Just misses the layup. Here comes the baby Tamaraws. Let's see what they do here. Cyrus Hamao. That's long. Rebound by number 31. Froilan Reyes. Here comes Jillian Palace. Jillian Palace. Sean Salvador pulls up. That's an air ball. Cyrus Hamao with the rebound. Sean Salvador leading by example here. Here comes Liam Salangsang. Gives it up to Cyrus Hamao. Gets fouled in the process. Just to finish off what I was saying about Sean Salvador, the final thing that he mentioned here was to play with that never give up mentality. And sabi niya, puso lang all the way to the end. So let's see if they can dig deep and get the win here in the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship. It's going to be a baseline inbound here for the baby Tamaraws. 36-49 in favor of the Red Robins. 6 minutes and 11 seconds to play. A drive here by number 27, Aldred Hadap. Correction. That was Joseph Ranieses, the FEU baby Tamaraws. So Ranieses here is going to have 2 shots from the line, 49-36, as he misses the first in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. 6 minutes and 8 seconds left here. The baby Tamaraws trying to chip away at the lead. Everything on the line here. Ranieses sinks the second. Here comes Duque, pushing pace for the Mapua Red Robins. Duque hands it off to Sean Salvador, their fearless leader. Gives it up to Del Pozo. Del Pozo to Duque. Down screen for Sean. Sean can't get open. Here comes Duque. Uses the screen. Snakes it. Gets fouled in the process. It's going to be 2 shots for Yuri Duque. Head coach Nani asking the Red Robins to settle down as they have a 12-point lead here. First shot here by Yuri Duque falls as we see head coach Hernani looking on under the tutelage of Cardinal head coach Yong Garcia. Second shot here for Yuri Duque, 50-37 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. There's going to be a foul here on number 17, Carl Rodriguez. It's going to be the fourth team foul here on the Red Robins. It's going to be an interesting development to see if they can stay out of foul trouble. It's going to be number 22, Jeremy Godoy, setting things up. Gives it up to Ranieses. Ranieses to Miko Pascual. Over to Jeremy. Back to Ranieses. Ranieses gets fouled in the process. Hard foul there. It's going to be 2 shots for Joseph Ranieses. He's got a hard foul there. So drives. Gets a little bit of a knee to that IT band area. It's going to be 2 shots here for number 27, Josef Ranieses, as he tries to chip away at this 13-point lead. 5 minutes and 29 seconds left here. 37-50 in favor of the Red Robins. Knocks down the first. So Josef Ranieses, 1 for 2. It's going to be another foul here on the floor. It's going to be on Santos, Dexter Santos. Second foul here, as Sean Salvador gets a well-deserved rest. Here comes number 31, Froilan Reyes, setting things up here for the Mapua Red Robins. Gives it up to Duque. Duque getting hounded here by Godoy. Good, beautiful move by Duque. Draws the foul. Beautiful hesitation by Duque, using his unpredictability to his advantage. So Yuri Duque providing a good spark here for Coach Nani as he knocks it down. 51-38 in favor of the Red Robins. Second shot here for Yuri Duque, another one of the steady guards of the Mapua Red Robins. Checking back in is Cyrus Himao. Comes in for Dexter Santos. Spoke to former baby Tamaraw, VJ Pre, and he was telling me that he was so happy and delighted to see his fellow baby Tamaraws in this championship, and if they're gonna want to get this game, as we see another daredevil drive by Liam Salangsang. VJ Pre mentioned that if they're gonna want to get this win, they're gonna have to buckle down on defense and get stops as they try to chip away at this 12-point lead. Liam Salangsang giving it his all as we see Del Pozo setting it up here. Gives it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls up. That's short. Rebound here by Godoy. Gives it up to Liam. Liam, what's he going to do here? And a blocking foul on number 30. Razel Del Pozo, Alan Laurenaria set to check back in. As we see here, Godoy giving it up to Liam, and Liam says, I'm a freight train. So it's going to be 2 shots here for Liam Salangsang, a part of the Asiabasket Youth League first team mythical selection. Short on the first here. Liam Salangsang, hopefully his knee isn't bothering him too much. He's been taking a lot of contact in this game. Short on the second. And the putback by Cyrus Himao. That's exactly what they talked about at the half. Controlling the boards and using their size as Yuri Duque trying to cross the timeline here. Gives it up to Del Pozo. Over to Reyes. Now to Rodriguez. Here's Yuri Duque. Elevator screen for Russell. Russell knocks it down. Russell Del Pozo. Hand down. Man down. Liam Salangsang gives it up. And that's a miss from Ranieses. Rebound from Laurenaria. Gives it up to Yuri. Yuri crossing the timeline here. High pickup. Stops on a dime. And that's a bucket for Yuri Duque. Beautiful play here by the Red Robins. 42-57 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here. Mapua in control of this ball game. As we see an elevator screen, great play drawn up by Coach Nani. As we see Del Pozo knock it down. And Duque stopping on a dime into the flotation device. Knocks it down here. Beautiful play by the Red Robins. Let's see what head coach Muriel Garcia draws up here. Let's see if they can mount a comeback in the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship. Exciting action happening here in the Enderun colleges. We invite everyone to watch with us live. Admission is free. We got a full day of hoops here. Again, thank you to everyone watching, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and share us with your friends and family. Head coach Muriel Garcia drawing things up here for the Baby Tamaraws as we're back to the action here. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Both teams in penalty, 42-57. The Mapua Red Robins sitting on a 15-point lead in the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship. This brought to you by Anta, Wilson, Wan Man, King Chef, Enderun Colleges, Smart Sports, Swish, Anta, the Sundry Food Hall, Poop Junkie, Band Me Kitchen, and the Bravado Hotel Group. The Mapua Red Robins shooting a 71% clip from the free throw line, while the FEU Tamaraws, Baby Tamaraws, struggling from the line, shooting only 50%. Let's see if they can get the percentage up. Here comes Hall, giving it up to Godoy. Godoy setting things up, slowing things down, gives it to Himao. Himao with a fearless drive, gets rejected by Alan Laurenaria. Says, not in my house. Let's see if the FEU Tamaraws can get going here, only shooting 17% from the three-point line, while the Mapua Red Robin shooting 27%. Ranieses with a beautiful jelly finger roll. It's 57-44 in favor of the Red Robins. Here comes Del Pozo, trying to cross the timeline here, slowing things down and setting things up for the Mapua Red Robins. Here comes Del Pozo over to Alan Laurenaria. Gives it up to Yuri. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the drive, veer step, and the finish. It's been all Red Robins so far. Beautiful finish there. Here comes Himao. Kicks it over to Ranieses. Over to Godoy. Godoy thinks about it. Pleads for a ball screen. Bounce pass to Himao. Himao kicks it out. Ranieses over to the corner. And that's no good by Miko Pascual. Rebound by Alan. And he loses it to Godoy. Godoy with a steal and a bucket here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's 46-59 in favor of the Red Robins. Del Pozo, ill-advised pass, but Laurenaria gets it. Here comes Alan, setting things up. Hands it off to Yuri Duque. Yuri Duque getting hounded by Godoy here. Gotta be careful, both teams are in the penalty. Gives it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives, counter, step back, fade away. That's short. Laurinaria with the rebound. Puts it in. Beautiful effort here by Alan Laurinaria. Here goes Godoy. Over to Himao. Himao. Risky pass there. Ranieses saves it. Ranieses uses the pick. Is he aware? 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Lays it in. That's off. It's gonna stay. Mistake here by the official. Set to check in is Sean Salvador as Alan Laurinaria gets a well-deserved rest. We're going Baby Tamaraw ball. It's 46-61 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. 1 minute and 28 seconds left to play here. Here comes Yuri Duque. Screen by Reyes. Yuri Duque pushing pace. Gives it up. It's no good from 3. Yuri Duque gets the rebound. Reyes puts it back. It's blocked. Here comes Liam Salangsang with another beautiful drive. Liam Salangsang showing how deep the bag is. Sean Salvador over to Reyes. Gives it up to Del Pozo. Now to Yuri Duque. Yuri Duque uses the ball screen. Yuri Duque thinks about it, gives it up. Here comes a 3 from Reyes. That's no good. That's going to be a foul on Del Pozo. Liam Salangsang receiving a lot of contact here. Wincing in pain. Hope he's all right. As you see, Hall to Liam Salangsang. The beautiful left-hand layup. Liam Salangsang receiving a lot of damage here. This championship game, can't expect anything less here. High physicality, high level of hoops for the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship. It's going to be 2 free throws for Liam Salangsang. Knocks it down. They're going to need those. They're going to want to mount a comeback here. Gragasin set to check in. Second free throw here for Liam Salangsang. Knocks it down. 61-50. A manageable lead here in favor of the Red Robins. As Del Pozo checks out, Gragasin checks back in. Jillian Palace at the helm here for the Mapua Red Robins. Sean Salvador rocking the Kobe Grinches. Slows things down, gives it up to Reyes. Now Jillian Palace over to Gragasin. Gragasin with a counter. Gives it up to Reyes. Reyes fakes the handoff, drives in. Fake spin. That's going to be tipped out by Cyrus Amount as Coach Nani calls a timeout. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. 50-61 in favor of the Red Robins. As Coach Nani gets things organized for the Red Robins. Head Coach Muriel Garcia giving instructions here to the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Again, if you're just checking in, it's the championship game of the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. Live here in Enderun Colleges. We invite everyone to watch with us live. Admission is free. You can also stream from the comfort of your own home on YouTube and Facebook. Follow us at Asiabasket. Exciting action here for the final game of the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League, brought to you by Anta, Wilson, Wan Man, King Chef, Enderun Colleges, Smart Sports, Swish, the Sundry Food Hall, Hoop Junkie, Ban Mi Kitchen, and the Privato Hotel Group. Let's see if the FEU Baby Tamaraws can mount a comeback here. 11-point lead being held by the Mapua Red Robins. 50-61 with 27.74 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm sure head coach Nani must be happy with the performance so far of his Mapua Red Robins. Let's see if they can hold the lead here against the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Here comes baseline inbound from Sean Salvador, setting things up for the Mapua Red Robins. Let's see if they can execute here, coming out of a timeout. And we're going the other way Careless turnover there as Lilo checks in for number 31, Froilan Reyes. Checking in. Head coach Nani draws it back. Now with 24 seconds left here, Godoy gives it up to the Guzman. Over to Himao, back to Godoy. Pinch post action from the Guzman, gives it up to Godoy. Godoy gets to the fall with a doopsie-doo. Godoy knocks it down. Here comes Julian Palis. He's aware of the clock, he's pushing pace. Gives it up to Lilo. And Jillian Palis with a beautiful pass to Lilo. Great way to end the quarter for the Red Robins. The Red Robins just bringing that energy as the third quarter ends 52-63 in favor of the Red Robins. Jillian Palis with a drop-off pass to number 3, Ian Lilo. 52-63 in favor of the Red Robins. As we see here again, Lilo getting the hoop. The Red Robins playing with that energy. As you see, owner Anton Montenola giving some instructions here. It's great to see the owner of the FEU Baby Tamaraws and Tamaraws inspired and motivating his team here. As we see head coach Muriel Garcia trying to get his boys in order here as they try to mount this comeback. Try to erase this 11-point deficit, 52-63 in favor of the Red Robins. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. We've got 10 more minutes of hoops here between the Mapua Red Robins and the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Let's see if FEU can mount a comeback here. Back to the action. Again, a big shout out to all the Hoop Junkies, fans, viewers watching live here from Enderun Colleges, streaming on YouTube and Facebook. We appreciate you all. Again, we're inviting everyone to watch here live in Enderun. Admission is free. Here comes Jillian Palis setting things up, getting hounded by Sam Hall. Jillian Palis over to the left wing. Gives it up to Sean Salvador. He has that. Knocks it down, nothing but net. Sean Salvador, the fearless leader of the Mapua Red Robins. He's starting to cook here, bringing out his chef hat. Here's Godoy. Gives it up. Offensive rebound, no good. Here's Sam Hall. Shimmy. Gives it up to Ranieses. Here comes Godoy. That's no good. Rebound by Jillian Palis. It's 52-66. 14-point lead for the Mapua Red Robins. 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship. Gives it up to Sean Salvador for shot fake. Step back. Tumingin pa. That's short. Sam Hall with a long rebound. And that's a steal by Gragasin. Gragasin gives it up. Jillian Palis ahead to Sean Salvador. Sean Salvador. That's a steal. Sam Hall. Almost deflected. Ranieses gives it up. Some frantic basketball being played here. Jillian Palis with the steal. Counter attack here. Gives it up to Alan Aranaria. Another steal. Another steal. And it stays with Sam Hall over to Godoy. Godoy hits every part of the ring. Can't get it to fall, but Ranieses with the putback. Here comes the Mapua Red Robins. 54-66 in favor of the Mapua. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to play here. Jillian Palis gives it up to Reyes, over to Gragasin. Gives it up to Sean Salvador. He's been cooking. Drives, layup, falls. Sean Salvador showing all the weapons here The inside out game. Sam Hall for three. Knocks it down. Sam Hall says splash. It's going to be a timeout here for the Red Robins. A little bit of a miscommunication there as they didn't see Sam Hall. The baby Tamaraws just won't go away. It's 57-68 in favor of the Red Robins. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left here. Beautiful play from both teams as we see the intensity increase in the dying minutes of this championship game. If you're just tuning in, it's a 2024 Asiabasket Youth League Championship game featuring the Mapua Red Robins and the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Head coach Nani giving some instructions here. Head coach Nani must be happy with the performance of the Mapua Red Robins so far as they try to hold off and get the win in the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. For those who didn't know, this is the first ever Asiabasket Youth League here. And there's definitely going to be more to come. As we see Jillian Palace crossing the timeline, setting things up here. Gives it up to Gragasin. Gragasin, strong drive, flotation device, misses it. Sam Hall with the rebound. It's going to be a foul here on the floor. On Gragasin, he battled for that rebound. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in our championship game. It's going to be FEU ball, 57-68 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. Here comes Himao. Himao gives it up to Liam Salangsang. Ill-advised pass, it's knocked away. It's going to stay Baby Tamaraw ball. Here comes Liam Salangsang, setting things up from the baseline. Gives it up. The hoop and the harm from Miko Pascual. Beautiful baseline inbound play drawn up by the Baby Tamaraws. Miko Pascual here gets it, gets the contact, the hoop and the harm. A chance at a three-point play for Miko Pascual. The double-digit lead erased. 9-point lead now for the Red Robins. Miko Pascual. That's long. They're going to need those free throws to fall if they want any chance of winning this game. As another foul here on the Red Robins. Great hustle shown by Ranieses. Interesting development here as Alan Gragasin picks up his fourth foul. He's providing good energy for the Red Robins. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left here. 3 team fouls for the Red Robins. Let's see if they can manage this lead. Here comes Godoy. It's going to be an offensive foul on Godoy. A little bit of an extension there on the elbow. Yuri Duque checking in for Alan Lauranaria. Duque providing a spark off the bench here for the Red Robins. 68-59 in favor of Mapua. Here comes Jillian Palace being hounded by Sam Hall. Jillian Palace crosses the timeline, calls the play from the left wing, gives it up to Sean Salvador. He's been hot, folks. Gives it up to Yuri Duque. Yuri Duque likes this matchup. Attacks, stops on a dime, and that's blocked by Miko Pascual. Here comes a three, and that's no good by Froilan Reyes. We're going the other way. Chances here for the baby Tamaraws. Let's see if they can close the gap. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the ball game. Now, Ranieses setting things up from the left wing, gives it up to Godoy at the top of the key. Now to Liam Salangsang. Salangsang back to Ranieses. Good ball movement here by the baby Tamaraws. Over to Liam. Liam with an open lane. You can't give him that. And another hard foul on Liam Salangsang. Liam Salangsang with another daredevil drive, sacrificing everything that he's got for the baby Tamaraws. You gotta admire it. Liam Salangsang, the true definition of puso. Taking a little breather here. Let's hope he's all right. He's already had multiple falls here, and hard ones at that. This instant replay brought to you by Swish. All hoops, all stats. If the baby Tamaraws want any chance of winning this game, they're gonna need to sink their free throws. Another miss here. Those free throws are gonna pay in the long run. Liam Salangsang knocks down the second, 1 for 2. The baby Tamaraws hovering around the 50% mark from the free throw line. Let's see if it's gonna haunt them later on in this game. Jillian Palace bringing down the ball here for the Mapua Red Robins. I love the way Jillian Palace and Yuri Duque have been running this team. Jillian Palace, of course, a product of Mavs phenomenal basketball. Sean Salvador short from 3, cooling off a little bit. Sam Hall gives it up to Godoy. Godoy slowing things down here, gives it up to Ranieses. Over to Sam Hall. Sam Hall gives it up. Number 9 to Guzman. Beautiful baseline drive there from Dam de Guzman. Here comes Sean Salvador trying to cross the timeline, getting hounded by Liam Salangsang. Beautiful matchup there. Two superstars in the making. Yuri Duque gets a ball screen from Lilo. Yuri Duque stops on a dime, gives it up to Sean Salvador. 5 seconds left. Is Sean aware of it? Sean, step back. Gets blocked. Throws up a prayer. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Some interesting developments here as it's just a 6-point lead, 62-68 in favor of the Red Robins. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to play. An intense championship game here. We expected nothing less. The Mapua Red Robins holding on to a 6-point lead against the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Here comes Godoy, getting hounded by Palis. Over to Miko, gives it up to Ranieses. Ranieses to a cutting Godoy, ill-advised pass. That's a turnover. Here comes Jillian. Pushing pace, setting things up. Asks for a ball screen. Uses it, gives it up. And a steal here by Miko Pascual. Here comes Godoy. What's he gonna do? Gives it up. That's a 3. No good. Good look here from Himao. Just couldn't get it to fall. Coach Nani giving some instructions here to Palace as we see Himao miss. This instant replay brought to you by Wilson. A chess match between Coach Nani and Coach Muriel of the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Beautiful to see these two coaches making adjustments as we get to the deep waters of this championship game. Here comes Julian Palace, playing with great pace, calls out the pinky play for the Mapua Red Robins. Fake screen here, over to Sean Salvador. Sean Salvador. Let's see what he does here. Use the ball screen. 4 seconds left, pulls up from 3 and gets fouled in the process. He's gonna get 3 shots here. Sean Salvador It's going to be 3 shots for number 11, Sean Salvador, the fearless leader of the Mapua Red Robins. First shot here. Knocks it in. Maganda talaga yung bato ni Sean Salvador. Smooth na smooth. Definitely a player to keep an eye on. The landscape of Philippine basketball in good hands here, as Sean Salvador knocks down the second one to the delight of the Mapua Red Robins bench. 70-62, 8-point lead here for the Mapua Red Robins. Third shot here for Sean Salvador, knocks it down. 3 for 3 for Sean Salvador, getting a little physical here as bodies on the floor. Can't expect anything less from a championship game of the 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. Thank you for everyone who's watching, streaming, watching live here in Enderun Colleges. Again, we invite everyone to watch live. Admission is free. Brought to you by Anta. 62-71 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. 9-point lead here. Here comes Liam Salangsang over to Godoy. Gets a screen from Himao. In and out. Godoy goes in, up and under. That's no good. Bodies on the floor. Godoy wincing in pain. Jillian, he's got numbers. Gives it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez slows things down. Gives it up to Sean Salvador, being hounded by Sam Hall. Here comes Sean Salvador. Step back. Knocks it down! Sean Salvador! Introduce yourself! Sean Salvador is a killer, folks. Liam Salangsang for 3, that's way off. 11-point lead here by the Mapua Red Robins. Sean Salvador, heat check! Knocks it down! Sean Salvador! Sean Salvador! He's hot, folks! Sean Salvador with the heat check and knocks it down. The Mapua Red Robins, 76-62. Sean Salvador, as Jillian Palace finds the hot hand, and Sean Salvador with the gooseneck finish. The Mapua Red Robins on top of the FEU Baby Tamaraws, 76-62, 14-point lead here. Sean Salvador, what you gonna say now? 3 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the clock. Let's see how the FEU Baby Tamaraws are gonna respond. As you see Coach Nani giving some instructions here. Under the mentorship here as well of Coach Yong Garcia. The Mapua Red Robins looking promising here in the first ever 2024 Asiabasket Youth League. This championship game delivering as Sean Salvador, the fearless leader of the Mapua Red Robins, setting the example here to the delight of Coach Nani. Here come the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Let's see if they can mount a comeback here. Here comes Sam Hall, turning the corner. It's going to be a foul on the floor here. But the Mapua Red Robins already in the penalty. So it's going to be 2 shots here for Sam Hall. Again, if the Baby Tamaraws want any chance of winning this game, they're going to need to knock down their free throws. First shot here for Sam Hall. Sam Hall providing some good quality minutes here. Knocks down the first for head coach Muriel Garcia as Alan Laurenaria sets the check back in. Sam Hall, second free throw here. And Reyes skying in for the rebound as Sam Hall goes 1 for 2. Jillian Palace manning the ship, has done a great job here for the Red Robins. Asks for a clear out. He pulls up for 3. That's short. Rodriguez with the rebound. Bodies falling on the floor. We're going the other way. It's going to be Baby Tamaraw ball. Alan Aranaria checks in. And number 18, Sean Bagro, gets a rest here. Here comes Ranieses. Ranieses over to Miko Pascual. To Himao. Back to Ranieses. Ranieses. Nowhere to go. Over to Himao. Himao for 3. That's no good. You can feel the desperation here from the Baby Tamaraws. It's 63-76 in favor of the Mapua Red Cardinals. Two shots here for Ranieses. First one knocks it down. With the Mapua Red Robins being in the penalty, if FEU can stay aggressive and knock down the free throws, they might have a chance here. Here comes Ranieses. Second free throw. Knocks it down. They're going to need more of those. 76-65. 11-point lead here for the Red Robins. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Here comes number 31, Froilan Reyes, setting things up, hands it off to Jillian Palace. Jillian Palace gives it up to Sean Salvador. No hesitation, 3, no good. And another foul called here over the back on Alan Laurenaria. So it's gonna be another 2 free throws. As I mentioned, if the FEU Baby Tamaraws can convert here on the free throws, they might have a chance. So Coach Nani asking the officials here if they could challenge. The rule here is that you can challenge 50-50 calls. So it'll be out of bounds. But when it comes to a foul, unfortunately, you cannot challenge that. So it's going to be 2 shots here for Cyrus Himao. They're going to need these free throws to fall if they want any chance. And another missed free throw here by Cyrus Himao. These crucial free throws. Crucial to the comeback of the FEU Baby Tamaraws. And another miss by Cyrus Himao. 65-76 in favor of the Red Robins. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here. Jillian Palace calling for another pinky play. Here comes Jillian, putting up the sauce. Gives it to Sean Salvador. Sean attacks, drives, doopsie-doo. What's new for Sean Salvador? Sean Salvador, the inside-out play. And Liam Salangsang drawing a foul here. Let's see if he can sink his free throws. When the FEU Baby Tamaraws look back at this game, they might want to take a look at the free throws here. Currently at 53%, 18 for 34. First shot here for Liam Salangsang. And another miss by the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Free throws hurting the Baby Tamaraws here. Let's see if Liam can get the second one to fall. Another miss as Ranieses gets it back. 67-78 here. Jillian Palace is going to use the clock a little bit here. Gives it up to Bagro. Bagro hands it off to Sean Salvador. He's been the hot hand. Sean Salvador gonna bring out his do-it-yourself kit here. Steps back and knocks it down. Sean Salvador is out of his mind, folks. Sean Salvador is going nuts here. Here comes Liam Salangsang. Liam Salangsang, that's a miss from 3. Desperation mode for the Baby Tamaraws. Sean Salvador. Introduce yourself. Here comes Jillian Palace. I think they know who to give it to. Sean Salvador asking for a screen. Uses it. Umatras, tween. Here goes Sean, gives it up to Bagro. Bagro fumbles the ball. It's going to be a foul here. Sean Salvador just making all the right plays here for the Mapua Red Robins. A budding star in the making. It's going to be 2 shots here. Stand corrected. 4th team foul. It's going to be a baseline inbound here for the Mapua Red Robins. Here comes Jillian Palace. Gives it up to Bagro. Over to Rodriguez. Give it to the hot hand. Sean Salvador, 10 seconds left. Let's see what he does here. Sean pulls up. That's long. Offensive rebound here by Jillian Palace. Jillian Palace does a smart move. Showing off the handles. Here comes Sean. Sean burning the clock. 5 seconds left here. Goes on the move. Step back. Hesitation. Pulls up from 3. That's no good. Looks like Coach Nani and the Mapua Red Robins are going to pull away with a victory here. 32 seconds left. 67-80 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. So you see Sean Salvador putting on the moves, putting on his dancing shoes. May I have this dance? Sean Salvador. He's on the mythical first team for a reason, folks. Sean Salvador. With a whopping 30 points to lead his team. Dance instructor pala si Sean Salvador. Putting on his dancing shoes here in the championship game. As the Mapua Red Robins looking to close out this game here. 67-80 with 32 seconds left. Amazing performance here by Coach Nani and the Mapua Red Robins. Back to the action here. Again, big shout out to everyone in attendance here in Enderun Colleges. We invite everyone to watch with us live. We've got a quadruple header coming up in the 2024 Asiabasket International Championship. Here comes Raneses. Liam Salangsang knocks it down from 3. Not giving up here. 10-point lead. 29 seconds left. Here comes Cyril Duque. Yuri Duque, I mean. Crossing the timeline. It's going to be a foul on Yuri Duque. It's going to be 2 free throws here for Yuri Duque. First free throw here for Yuri Duque. Knocks it in. $70-81 here in favor of the Red Robins with 23 seconds left. Might be a little too late here for the Baby Tamaraws as they try to mount a comeback. Yuri Duque calmly knocks it in, providing that steady presence for the Red Robins. Liam Salangsang, no good. Reneses with the rebound. Rodriguez fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Baby Tamaraws. Godoy over to Ranieses. Ranieses pulls up. No good. Sean showing the handles. Comes Jillian. And that's going to be it, folks. The very first 2024 Asiabasket Youth League champions, the Mapua Red Robins. Coach Nani, Sean Salvador, the player of the game, dropping a whopping 30 points here for the Mapua Red Robins. First ever 2024 Asiabasket Youth League champions. Sean Salvador. $70-82 here. Here is Sean Salvador, the fearless leader, is our Anta player of the game, dropping a whopping 30 points for Sean Salvador. Congratulations to the Mapua Red Robins. Sean Salvador mentioning that they had to play with puso, and he definitely showed it today as the bench of the Mapua Red Robins here celebrating a well-deserved win. Froilan Reyes, Jillian Palace, Dragasin, all contributing heavily under the tutelage of Coach Nani and Coach Yong Garcia. A beautiful game here by the Mapua Red Robins. Kudos to the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Falling short here. As we go here to the awarding, presented by Hoop Junkie himself and Jai Reyes. As we see the Red Robins huddle up here. As we see the first runner-up here, a valiant effort given by the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Liam Salangsang sacrificing his body. All of these players here fought so admirably. FEU Baby Tamaraws giving it their all, falling short here. The short-handed Baby Tamaraws, as one of their main players, Cabonillas, Castillejo, and Burgos out with the Gilas youth team. But the official 2024 Asiabasket Youth League champions, the first ever, I'm happy to present it to the Mapua Red Robins. Good sight to see here. Well deserved here for the Mapua Red Robins, led by their fearless leader, Sean Salvador. Sean showing the maturity and the promise to be a budding star in the Philippine basketball scene here. Always a great sight to see as Sean Salvador, Finals MVP, raising the trophy here. So you see the first ever Asiabasket Youth League champions. Presenting to you folks, the Mapua Red Robins. Congratulations. Thank you to everyone watching, streaming, on YouTube and Facebook. Again, we got a quadruple header coming up here in Enderun Colleges. We invite you all to watch live here with us. Admission is free. Champions, to the delight of Coach Nani and Coach Yong. MVP chance here for Sean Salvador. Amazing play here. Sean Salvador getting well-deserved praise here as he gets the finals MVP award. That's how you handle pressure, folks. A bright future for the Mapua Red Robins. As you see Sean Salvador getting praise from Hoop Junkie and Jai Reyes. Well-deserved here. Great sight to see as Coach Nani walks over. Sean Salvador, this is your photo shoot moment, my guy. As Sean walks over to his family. Always great to see Coach Nani. Great adjustments, great coaching here. Coach Nani with the win here, the first ever 2024 Asiabasket Youth League champions, led by Coach Nani and Coach Yong Garcia. The Mapua Red Robins. They're gonna get their celebration going here. Again, we invite everyone to watch with us live here. It's free admission here in Enderun Colleges. Vibes are golden. A great win here for the Mapua Red Robins.